find out what deity is in connection with 9.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We always say 9 is completion, but we want to find out what deity, what planet. Just to give you an example on the people that want to work with these numerical equations, so that you can it becomes more of a science and a philosophy to give people to think. So let's just do a little experiment so people can understand. So the number 333. Let's see what it says in the Kabbalistic dictionary. See, everything is no different than the same kind of studying that you've been trained to do all your life. And yeah, you got to study to go operate the machines for the capitalist system. So why not, study to find out what some of these things that comes and come to you. It has the word snow, which is 333. A still small voice. So I already know where it's going. Let me break it down. So you get the word snow, which is white. A still small voice. Which and also 9 chambers. So obviously this is talking about the snow. Whenever you hear the snow, they're talking about the crown chakra or the pineal gland inside of you. And the still small voice is nothing but your own voice, trying to get in touch with you. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Trying to get in touch with you. So let's look at 9 right quick and find out what deity that would be. Number 9 in the Kamite system. Okay. They say Shu. Okay. Now there's Shu and Tepnu. So Shu is what? Which one is Shu? Shu is air and Tepnu is heat, I think. Is that how it goes? Shu. Also, the god Ganesha in India, which is a god that removes obstacles, and the god Vishnu. The Vishnu is one that has 7 serpents on his head, so they're clearly talking about the pineal gland. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Right. Talking about the pineal gland. So basically what you do is you do a study to try to break these numerical things down. And that Goodwin's or Godwin's Kabbalistic Encyclopedia has all that in it. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Yes, sir. They keep revising it every 10 years or whatever, but it's an excellent book. Yes, you see, Kabbalah actually comes out of Egypt, right. At the temple of Komombo, yes, in Kemet, that numerical system that later on was attributed to the Hebrews, who actually was nothing but a group of Akhenaten's followers that came up out of Kemet. So all of that stuff is good. So what you want to do is you want to study those particular numbers, and as a result, they're going to give you more numbers. But then again, on the other side, just being plain old folks, go down there and play that doggone Cash 3. Every now and then, and maybe something might happen. You see, because that's a spiritual system. Remember now, those systems came out of the archetypes of black people's heads and was made famous in Harlem, and the gangsters recognized it and took it over. And do you know today that the lottery system in all of these cities are run by the dreams of black folks? Mm. They have certain, they can monitor in the neighborhoods what's going to hit based on the black neighborhoods. Then what they do is they weigh down the balls. It's a trick game, but every now and then you might get lucky. You see what I'm saying? But if they had it, if they had it as a fair system, black people would bankrupt the system, because we dream those numbers every night. But that's a whole nother lecture. But anyway, appreciate it.
All right. We're going to go ahead and take another caller from area code 832. You are live in the remix. Tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
This is Asar.
Mm-hmm.
From Houston, Texas.
Can you speak up for us, brother, so you can be heard?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. Greetings and peace. You had a question or a comment for Bobby?
Yes, I had more so of a comment, and I wanted him to kind of discuss based on what I
Okay, can you speak up just a little bit? We're having a hard time hearing you.
Okay. Can you hear me now again?
We can hear you.
All right. Well, I wanted to, one, thank you for bringing Brother Bobby on to discuss these various topics. I have a slight disagreement with some statements that he made earlier concerning the issue of, I guess, being guided within a particular system. And, going off of different African proverbs, one that states to be wise, one must be guided. And another one that says one initiates oneself, but only a master shows them the door. In other words, the master shows you the door, but it's up to you to walk through it and learn the lesson.
Right.
And with that said, it's kind of, in a sense, dangerous to be like, well, you can get it on your own. And how I always equate it, it's like trying to operate a nuclear reactor without any guidance from people who know the power, of nuclear fission and things of this nature. You just don't want anybody, handling certain things. There's certain things that are basic that everybody should know. How to love one's neighbor, how to operate.
Okay, let me respond to it. I got the gist of what you're saying. Now let me respond to it. Let me explain. I am a prime example of knowing that you can get it out without initiating in these systems. I'm a prime example of it. And I'm in communication with the same deities. And I'm in this communication with the same deities. I'm just trying to say here is there's two systems. There's a system of study. There's a system of study and discernment. Now, yes, you can initiate, but the point I'm trying to make here is, tell me right now, have you initiated anything? Have you initiated anything?
Yes, I have.
What? What have you initiated into?
I've been initiated into the Simba Assembly of the Congo and that of Ifa.
Okay. Now, you mean to tell me you done gone through the doorway? Now, what I'm trying to tell you is this here, man. Now, listen, I know you initiated in whatever various steps you went to, but you're going to tell me that you have gone through the doorway and you have mastered what there is to ultimately master. And I'm telling you, come off the bullshit. You have gone through a system, but don't come off this thing like you a master, because the simple fact here, you can't get the mastery of no existing system because they're only fragments. The point I'm trying to make is, yes, so I can understand where you're coming from. If we do have these systems, and these systems, we needed initiates in these systems over the years so those systems could survive. But what we're trying to say at this particular time, as modern black people in a new era, and this is 2009, and what I'm 2009, and what I'm trying to say here is, as a result, you can bypass that. This is the misnomer. All this great power you talking about. I'm just trying to say, come off the bull, man. You ain't swinging no example or no great power on the aspect that you just mastered this stuff. I already know because I know that no Yoruba priest can give you that. They can only give you the traditions that they came through, and those traditions are heavily flawed and fragmented. Now, yes, you can. It might make you feel a little way or what have you. If it had all that ultimate power, look at Nigeria. Nigeria's west side of hell. Look at Haiti. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is a joke. You don't have to initiate. Yes, you go ahead and initiate all you want. That's fine if you want a personal thing, but that's more sentimental. But what I'm trying to tell you, I'm a living example. And I deal with these spirits. Daily. And I didn't have to go and initiate up under nobody to do it. So my point here, you can say what you want, but there is another way. And that other way here is you can study. You can study, and you can study, and the spirits will contact you and give you what you want to deal with. Otherwise there would be no communication with you and the spirits if it was all based on some jive-ass priest. You see what I'm saying? They want to charge you $5,000 every time you look up in their face. You see. So I'm just trying to say.